Well, hello there, everybody. My name is not Tony Grillo with Wisconsin Hugs, but you can call me You Back Jack. And in my last video, I told you that I was finally able to transform myself back into a human, and but I was naked, and I couldn't think up any songs that would give me clothes right away. The only thing I could think of was the old Batman theme. And so I started thinking about that in my head. And I started singing it out loud. And the next thing I know, the Batman suit from Adam West's 1960s version of it appeared on my body. So now that I had Adam West's Batman suit on, it almost felt like a second skin, like this was destiny, that I would be wearing this costume in order to fight for justice for Kylie. And I called my private eye, Axel Foley, and to ask him if he's come up with anything. And he says, yeah, that he has information about the 16 magic rocks. And then he says to me, you haven't sold any of them, have you? And I said, well, no, because I had some problems with Squirrel Girl, and people started figuring out that I was running a scam. And so nobody bought any of those magic stones from me. And he says, well, that's really good, because why don't you come over to my place, and I'll and bring all the stones with you, and I'll give you back my stone, because you're going to need them. So I thought about his theme song in his head. I started singing it out loud. Do, 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 do. And the magic rock transformed me to his hotel where he was staying. I know earlier I said he was from Chicago, but I was wrong. I found out he's actually from Detroit, Michigan. And he came all the way from Detroit to help me solve the Kylie Rodney case. And I'm so grateful for him and for all his work. And he tells me first of all, he says, hey, nice Batman suit, and he was kind of laughing about that. Jesus Christ. So after Axel finished laughing at my Batman suit and saying how ridiculous I looked, he says, for $1,200, he will tell me what he knows about the stones, magic stones that we had found. And so, man, I am running out of money. I think that's the last amount of money that I have from my GoFundMe page, but I am desperate. I'm up against the wall. I just have a strong feeling that this is going to lead me to the break the case and find the actual killer of Kylie Rodney. So I pay him the $1,200, and he says, from what I've been able to uncover, these magic stones are what are called communication stones. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, that sort of makes sense, because if the rocks are doing magic through songs, then I'm communicating with them. But then he says that you need to have all 16 of them because there's a specific reason why there's 16 of them. And you have to have them if you want to communicate with Kylie. I'm like, what do you mean communicate with Kylie? And he's like, you'll be able to put the stones together and line them up in the letter K, and then maybe put some nice decorations around it and put some Christmas tree lights, by the stones, and you might be able to communicate with Kylie from beyond the grave. So I said goodbye to Axel and I thanked him for all his hard work and decided to teleport myself to Truckee, California because I felt that would be the best place to channel Kylie's energy. And I entered that abandoned building and I laid out the stones in the letter K and the Christmas lights and the nice decorations and lit a candle and began to channel Kylie